Okay, so this is just, I think, a purple light-up moment. So we're outside the Savoy Hotel, where we have literally,
Kidnapped.
Kidnapped, gate-crashed the Huawei event, which we're hoping to get Huawei on as a valuable 500, to get this extraordinary man, Antonio Santos, who is part of AXSChat, which is one of the partners for the valuable 500, friends of Purple Light Up. He can hardly breathe because we've dragged him upstairs. We've nearly got arrested. So you're so welcome to our taxi.
Okay, thank you so much. I was following the story yesterday and I realized I really want to be in because I'm in London. I really need to do it.
Yes, you're absolutely in London. So let Kate explain to you a little bit about where she came up with this fantastic idea, because what she wants to do is get Purple Light Up in the same way to galvanise everybody in the way that Pride has, I guess. So do you want to talk a little bit about it?
Firstly, thank you for being dragged out of your conference, and we're doing a big thank you to Virgin Media and the
LEVC,
who are our sponsors today. But as you know, Purple Light Up is becoming a global movement of change, and it's about connecting the colour purple with networks and building a digital community of change agents who are doing two things. One, they're supporting their business leaders to do what they need to do in terms of driving disability inclusion. But equally, the networks are noticing how disabled employees are building their own confidence and their resilience. You are huge supporters, Antonius, from the get-go.
Yeah.
You and the AXSChat team, really dear partners, collaborators, very kind individuals. You do a lot of voluntary stuff as well as your day job. My question to you is, why is Purple Light Up starting to drive change? What is it about this digital movement that you're enjoying?
Well, I can give you an example. Last year, we're trying to light up some of the public buildings in the region where I live, in the south of Cork.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, people were asking, why, purple? Why lighting them up? And from the moment that we start to explain them, they just realize, well, that's a good idea. They just jump on board of that. We want to be part of it. And this year, there's no need to ask because they're already doing it.
Wonderful.
So that sometimes it's just about creating the awareness, and from the moment that you do that step, people realize, well, why we're not doing this before?
Yes. Yeah, it becomes just a logical thing to do.
Yeah.
And how important, when we look at, say, the Pride movement, which has become a phenomenal force for change for the LGBT plus community, if you were to predict maybe in 3 or 4 years' time, where do you think Purple Light Up will be?
I think if I look back to when we started AXSChat and the conversations about the topic, how they were and how they are today, I think we went quite fast in the last couple of years, and I think we will move even faster over the next 2 years. I think the people will just accept and will be in an organic way. They would understand that every year December 3rd is purple is the color, is what we do. Yes,
it's the 3rd of December.
Exactly, and it's also very important that we talk this with fun. With joy.
This is a celebration.
It's a celebration. Not,
it is a celebration. Nearly getting
not
arrested.
to talk this in a way for sometimes. We're all here sad talking about. It's important that we celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on that, you are a passionate advocate around inclusive design, inclusive technology. It's one of your big things, and as I said, you've been a partner to many of us. And you see that inclusive design and assistive technology is an opportunity for growth and innovation for companies. And you're here now at an event in the Savoy.
Yeah.
So do you want to just tell us a little bit about that and the importance of leadership? Because you're part of the Valuable 500 as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, today we have been talking about trust in technology, and actually this afternoon we are going to talk about inclusion in technology.
Excellent.
About being able to bring everyone to the table when we talk about artificial intelligence. So when we're talking about creating algorithms, creating new apps, how we make sure that the panels and the groups defining what that is going to be are diverse, just to reflect the consumers that are on the other side. So I know that's one of the topics that will be
That's fantastic.
but the topic of this topic of inclusion is also becoming mainstream, because everyone is talking about this. Siemens appointed a chief diversity officer a few days ago, but they are doing this since 2008. So it's we see this narrative growing in importance, and also growing inside organizations at the senior level.
Yeah.
So we see more senior leaders being the ones advocating for inclusion inside their organizations.
So Kate and I are sort of like the two parts of one coin. So this is the employees meets the leaders. I mean, Atos were one of the very first valuable 500 companies, led very much by yourself and Neil Milliken, and really pushed that through. Why do you think companies like Atos are the sort of early adopters that Kate likes to use that expression? Why do they see it as a brand opportunity, attracting talent? Why do you think they do that?
I think first is the right thing to do to our employees.
Okay.
We have different generations at the workplace. We had some of our senior executives coming forward and disclosing, they are talking about their needs, and you realize this is just, I think it's important that when you go to work, this pretty much relates a lot with your story. You're able to be yourself. You don't have to hide between walls or hide at working at home. No, you can be yourself, and I felt really proud that people that come to work at Atos, they can be themselves at work, and this is one of the first drivers. Okay, the other, I think, considering where we are and that we are in managing services, we deal with other companies, we realize that we have the power of influence other organizations. And if we are the first ones to adopt, we are able to engage with our partners, with customers in a better way, because they just see what we're doing, then we are leading by example.
It's wonderful. Antonius, we've got to make our way to our next destination. One sentence from you. What drives you? Why are you so passionate on this?
I think is about, this is just a human right for you, to be able to express yourself, to be able to be included in dialogues, in conversation, to be able to move within a city, to be independent. Inclusion is also about the liberty of people with disabilities to be able to be mobile in the urban space. They can go wherever they want, whenever they want, whenever they wish to go. And I think this is just something that we need to do to empower humans, because that's, after all, empathy is something that we need more and more. And after all, my PurpleSpace and this day is basically to celebrate that as well.
It's wonderful. Antonius, you've been a real
thank you for letting us see you. Like, what a kid for us.
Okay.
Oh my God, that was something else.
No, I was just feeling the energy from both
Oh
of
my
you.
God, I just say, I literally was circling around that room going, where are you? And they were like going, you need to leave. I'm like, no, he's here. So thank you.
Okay, I'm really happy because
Great.
because I didn't really want it to miss. I was paying
we did every week.